Thumos, welcome back, guys. Hope you're doing amazing. It's Wednesday, and I hope you guys are having a great week. So, before we get started, a member of our Discord group, Geo, asked an amazing question. You guys that aren't in there, I want you to tell me what you think. He said, what is the one book that you have in your life that you return to when times get tough and that has impacted you the most? If you weren't able to leave your comment, then please respond down below because I want some amazing book recommendations. I would have to say that one of my favorite books is probably The One Thing. The One Thing by Gary Keller, hugely important for my life and has that grounding anchor effect when I return to that. It just makes sense. It's that message that I need all the time. So if you guys haven't read that, The One Thing by Gary Keller was actually the book of the month for, I believe, January in our Discord group. By the way, guys, we opened up $5 spots again. We hit 500 members. We closed it after that to make sure that we didn't have, trolls running around to make sure that we could manage it. And the group is phenomenal. And I think you will you'll feel the same way. All right. So if you would like, jump on that, get in the group, start these workouts, get held accountable, talk with me, talk with the men in here. And I look forward to seeing you this month. So let's just get into this video real quick, man. The more that I realize, the more I see the need to have aggression in your life. I don't mean aggression like being a wild man, being chaotic. I don't mean the aggression that comes from having pre-workout or from listening to metal or some pump-up music. I mean aggression that is oomph, that oomph. You'll see it in the beginning of this video when I do the deadlift. I did that little jerk, just that oomph. I'm getting ready. I'm getting ready for the lift. And I think life requires that. I think it's probably the most important thing for men these days to have is that oomph. High Thumos, man. That's what high Thumos is. Oomph. The Thumos thump. You got to have it, dude. You got to have it inside of you. It could be testosterone, not taking it, not injecting testosterone. I'm saying natural testosterone. It's the lifestyle. It could be the lifestyle. It could be having, other guys cheering for you. It could be having wins in your life. But I think that if you don't have it, man, you got to go for it. I realized this practicing jiu-jitsu. You learn jiu-jitsu, right? You learn the system. You learn, okay, I can shrimp. Okay, mount escape. Okay, arm drag. This and that. At the end of the day, you can have the same amount of technique, but if someone is more athletic than you, if someone has more, if they have more conditioning, if they have more of this like explosiveness, if they have more aggression, they're going to dominate you. They're quicker. There's more meaning. Their movements are more impactful. There's not hesitancy. There's not this like waiting. There's just that. You know what I mean? And it's the aggression, dude. It's like you can learn as much system, as much theory as you want. If you're missing that athleticism, if you're missing that aggression, you're going to get beat. You're going to get beat. More times than not, you're going to get whooped. And we see that in a lot of different areas of life. You can see it in a lot of ways that we're not bringing intensity to our life. If you look at most guys these days, you'll see a hanging of the head when they're walking. There's that lack of pep in the step. There's a lack of pep in the step, man. That's just the walking. I think there's a lethargy that's taking over. There's a lethargy that's taking over. It's a defeatedness. And we have to have that aggression. That aggression comes up big time when you move out of your parents' house and you have to do things that are uncomfortable that you normally wouldn't have to do. Aggression is courage with movement, momentum. You need aggression to start something, to begin, to hit the button, dude. When you go, say, let's go, you go to fix your car, you go to a mechanic. Like, you need the aggression to be able to go in there and not get walked over. Okay, to negotiate when time comes to negotiate. To say no to a woman, it takes aggression, dude. It takes you, that's part of being a man. And if I'm not going to say they, I'm not blaming it on anyone, but if the world can sort of bring you to a point where you lose your aggression, you lose your bite, then you're docile, you're weak, you're controllable. There's a famous story, I think Abraham Lincoln would tell it about the lion. Dude, listen to this parable. He said, once there was a lion that fell in love with a farmer's daughter. And he came to the farmer, he said, sir, I want to take your daughter out. And the farmer and the daughter are like, oh my God, this is a lion. The farmer says, okay, that's fine, but I need you to go sharp, buff your claws. They're so sharp, just buff them. So the lion's like, okay, I'll buff them. Comes back, sir, they're buffed. Can I take your daughter out? He says, I need you to do one more thing. Go ahead and just file down your teeth. They're a bit too long. They're a bit too sharp. I don't want anyone getting hurt. So he files them down. Lion complies, comes back. Sir, I'm ready to take out your daughter. The farmer comes back with a bat and just bashes his freaking head in. Kills the lion. I think Abraham told us the importance of not losing the sting, not losing the aggression, not losing your edge, man. And you'll see that oftentimes we're too stuck in systematic thinking. We're too stuck in the system, the theory. Even when it comes to creation, like the video I made the other day, we're too stuck trying to figure everything out. We have to trust the subconscious. We have to believe that the mind is smarter than many of us know. I firmly believe that if you continue to put good things into the mind, if you continue to surround yourself with positive thinking, but there's more than that, with a group, with men, with support, if you continue to walk the narrow path, then you're going to see and feel unexplainable power. A lot of people actually ask me, what is the narrow path? I had someone in the Discord ask me this last night, and I was thinking about it. That's a great question, man. Phenomenal question. What is the narrow path? And I'm not so sure, but I think it's when you're walking the narrow path, you can tell by how you feel, because you feel purpose, you feel power, and you feel peace. And there's actually a hint. It comes from the Bible. The original Hebrew definition of sin, you can correct me if I'm wrong, is to miss the mark. You miss the mark, man. You get off, you go astray, you get off the path. If you sin too much, you end up lost, confused, and degenerating in your health, in your wealth, in your well-being. That's how you get off the path, man. You sin too often. You sin without realizing the sin, without becoming conscious of it. There's a verse in the Bible, I think it's Romans 6 something. For the wages of sin is death. Now think about what I'm saying. For the wages of missing the mark too often is death. Okay? And so we have to be careful, man. We have to get back on the narrow path, live the lifestyle. Okay, I call this high Thumos, man, because there's certain things you do that make you feel really good. You surround yourself with this. Your mind starts to change. You start working out, dude, consistently, where it doesn't even become this hard thing. You don't need motivation. Everyone's doing it. All the guys working out. Everyone's holding each other accountable. It's like, dude, you got to be doing that. That's part of the narrow path. It's part of the good life. Eating the right food, eating enough food, maybe counting your macros here and there, right? Training, fighting, staying healthy, speaking, creation, sharing that with others, having other people see your work, coming out of hiding. It's one of the main reasons that everyone in the group has to show their face. We've had to kick a ton of people out. Show your face, man. Come out of hiding. Show us your face. Stop being scared. What kind of way is that to live in the world? And if you need to show your face, then you're ashamed of what you're saying, then you probably shouldn't be saying it at all. So it's all about responsibility, stepping up, becoming the best that you can be, man. Fulfilling that power inside of you, dude. You got to access that. And I think a lot of us are stuck. We're confused. We're living this life where we keep missing the mark. We're confused. We keep second guessing ourselves. We're not tapping into that power that we have. We're not speaking up. We're not stepping up. We're not approaching the girls. We're just wondering what happens, man. And we need aggression. We need the flick. We need the spark. That's exactly what's missing. Not letting people walk over you. Standing up for what you think. Doing what you know to do. Doing it and taking effort even when it's hard. All right? That's all, man. That's all. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And I hope to see you in the group. All right? Have a blessed week. Hi, Thumos. I'll talk to you soon. Peace.